All right, today we are going to try to fix Taekwondo punching because since Olympic sparring doesn't allow punches, we focus in class a lot on what we're actually going to do in sparring competitions, and that's our kicking drills. We usually only throw punches to the body when we get in too close to land a kick. So today we're going to do boxing or punching like real boxers.
Yeah.
There's basically two kind of punches. If you watch MMA, you'll notice a lot of wrestlers get punches of knockouts because they throw a pushing punch. That's where we know a pushing punch in Taekwondo because we do it in board breaks and stuff, but it's basically where you're just trying to punch a hole through somebody's chest. You're not stopping. But what boxers do, the reason why they don't tire out as much, they do snapping punches. It's quick, more jabs. We're not trying to go through somebody's head, we're stopping right past it. And most of the time, boxers explain it as they're reaching out and they're catching a fly and bringing it back real quick. And the big difference between pushing and the snapping punches, other than the fact that you're trying to go through the target, is the amount of time there. Now, the pushing punches go super fast to the target, but they tend to come back slower because they're stopped by the wall of flesh, and then they yank them back. But with the snapping punches, the same speed you go out is the same speed you come back in. Because remember, you're the most vulnerable to get knocked out or countered when you're attacking. So if I'm here, I'm opening up either my head, my body, something. So we won't bring it back as quick as we can. Okay? So when we come out, we're going to work snapping punches today, okay? Not the pushing punches. We also want to look at hooks. Now, some people throw hooks this way, some people throw hooks this way. I've been told this is right, this is wrong. You know what's right is whatever works, whatever lands. The biggest difference here, to me, is one, if I throw this way, I'm landing with the whole hand. Now, if me and Catherine are sparring and I get my distance off, I throw my hook this way, I want to land here. But if she sees it coming and she slides back a little bit and I land with these two parts of the hand, you can get boxer's fracture, break these small bones in the hand. I broke this one twice. It hurts when that knuckle drops below the palm of your hand. So the other thing, other than where you could land and hurt yourself going this way versus this way, the big difference is the muscle groups. This gets into ergonomics and the parts of the body that we're using to throw it. Now this, some people say, is a stronger punch than this. That's because when we use this, we're using a larger muscle group. We're using our back and the rear of our shoulder, or versus when we do this, we're using the front of the shoulder and your pectoral muscles. All right, now to demonstrate this, I want you to hold your hands like 90 degrees, stick these two fingers out. All right, now I'm gonna give you a little bit of resistance. I want you to just lift and I'll up it until the hand starts going up. So go ahead and start lifting. Now think about what muscles you feel activating. The front of the shoulders and the chest, right? Okay, now we're gonna do the same movement, but instead of these two, hold the hands the same way, change and go to these two. Okay, now, what do you feel activating? More rear, more upper back, more rear shoulders. That's the different muscles. See, this is the same basically as this punch. Now this is this. That's real finite. If you want to do this at home and you don't really feel the difference, you can change the difference and close your fist and have somebody give you the resistance. And this, you'll feel more here, and then when you turn your hand sideways and lift, it's more evident that it's in the rear, ain't it? All right, so that's the hook. It's not this is correct or this is correct. It's how you plan on landing, what muscle groups you're using, and whatever works for you. And in the end, whatever lands is what's best, ain't it? dress today because we're trying to combine our kicks and our punches. When we're going down the floor doing line drills in Taekwondo, it feels like, yeah, I can punch and kick, I should be able to land these. The reality is our punches and our kicks land at completely different ranges. Come here, Captain. Close your fist and put your fist up against it. Okay, that feels like a good range. You can actually shift and throw that other punch and land, right? Okay, now, you know how a lot of times when we're going down the line, I call jab, cross, round kick. Okay, just reach out, touch, jab, touch, round. Now throw a round kick. Okay, you brought the kick up. She actually did it right instead of doing it wrong. See, when I do that, if you don't know what you're doing, it's punch, punch, and then when you throw the kick, you turn the hip forward and your leg goes way past the back. So what we have to do is there's compensations made. Do, and you have to be able to work your distance so that your kick still lands and puts you in range. She's still good. She messed up. She messed up the demo. I can't do nothing with that. But if you're a Taekwondo student, work on some bags, work on your wave master. If you find you're kicking past it, practice landing your shin too, because sometimes they get inside your range and we're gonna need to land shin. I'll try to come back with some other combinations so that we can throw some front leg round kicks, we can throw some shins, just some nice mixing up combinations. All right, just remember, different ranges, work on it. Come on, Marissa, beat up Bobby. Jab, cross, round. Yeah, bust his nose. Jab, cross, round, or round. Your choice.
Go heavy?
Yes, go heavy. Can you land shin? Like Thai style? Yeah. No, shin. Where you land shin bone.
Oh, this part?
Yeah, shin bone.
Yeah. Oh, but this one too hard.
Well, training partners are too good.
Yeah. Okay.
Thanks for watching our videos. We filmed them today at SOC Taekwondo here in Greer. If you're ever in town, want to come by and train, we're open Monday and Wednesday at 6:30 for adults, Tuesday and Thursday at 6:45. Bring your uniform and your belt, be ready to train. I thank Catherine for coming in. Can I say anything? And Maritza, thanks.